Hello and welcome to the new talk show of the future, the GMo Show, starring your host, GMo. I'm Rose Detroit. Tonight's guests are the Pole Barn Rebels, the Robert Lewis Band. Now, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and give a warm welcome for your host, GMo!
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the GMO Show, and I am your host, GMO. As I've always stated, we have musicians, actors, actresses, dentists, doctors, lawyers. We've had art companies on here. We have many people on here. If you go to www.gmoshow.com, you too could possibly be on here. But right now, I'm going to let my little sidekick, little Rose, introduce who's on the show tonight. Rose, who's on the show tonight?
Hi, GMO. On tonight's show, we have all the way from Flint, Michigan, outlaw country band called the Pole Barn Rebels.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. And who else?
And we have some Americana music from the Robert Lewis Band.
All right, great. Well, thank you very much, little Rose.
Wait, I have one more thing to say.
What's that?
I want to let you know I have a video coming out real soon.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, that's good. I can't wait to
Right?
see it. That's going to be
Yeah.
great. Well, thank you. We're going to take a small
Thanks,
break here,
Tina.
and we're going to go be right back with the Pole Barn Rebels, everyone.
I heard through the grapevine that the GMO Show is the hottest show in town, and you can be a guest on it if you like. Just go to www.gmoshow.com and tell them Rose Detroit sent you.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the GMO Show. And I'm your host, GMO. On the show, we have musicians, actors, actresses, doctors, lawyers. We've had them all on the show. But up tonight, first, is a band that came all the way from Flint, Michigan. They had a really nice ride down here, even though this weather is freezing cold. Let me introduce the Pole Barn Rebels, everyone. So we have Bones, Ross, Johnny, and Jake. It's nice to meet you guys. So how was the drive coming down from Flint?
Smooth as silk.
Was it really? So how did you hear about the GMO Show? What made you want to come on and check us out?
Well, we're pursuing every avenue we can to get the name and the brand out there and make things happen for the band.
Cool. And you saw it on the website, and
Yes, sir.
that's cool. Everybody, I keep telling people, www.gmoshow.com. Go on there and check it out, and you too can be on the GMO Show. Okay, so now you guys call yourself outlaw rock or outlaw country.
Mm-hmm.
Now, some people, majority of people know what outlaw country is. I mean, Waylon Jennings and Johnny Cash and all them. So you would consider your music like that?
In a roundabout way, yeah, that's what we were really shooting for, and that was some of our bigger heroes growing up
Sure.
and whatnot. And, yeah, I mean, we went after that sound, but with our diverse backgrounds, it come out pretty close, but a little more rock infused.
Yeah, because you never know when there's a foot pedal that'll come out, that Waylon Jennings doesn't have, or Johnny Cash won't have, because of where he's at. But, that's what changes. Everything always changes. People, some people are down on, say, the newer country.
Yeah,
I can see where some of the country is getting out of hand, getting into the pop field, but too much. You guys are, where would you gauge yourself between the pop and the old style? You're like in the middle, above, low?
Oh, no, we're closer to the old style for sure. We stay true to the, 2-3 chords and,
Okay.
We're not big into the pop at all.
Well, I know you have some really good dance music. I mean, I like the Danceful Feel of Miss Lamb. That's really cool. Who wrote that?
That'd be me.
And that's about what? I kind of thought that. If you haven't, go on to their website. You're on Facebook, right?
Well, yeah. Of course, almost every song is about a girl. You
Always.
once knew, or
Wait a minute. What's Mid about? Isn't that about Michigan?
In the Mid, yes.
In the Mid.
Yes.
In the Mid. Now that's about just living in Michigan or living in.
All about living
way up there
growing up in Michigan.
Okay.
Yeah. There's parts and pieces from my background in there. Like there's some references to Tawas. A lot of my family from Tawas or up in Tawas, and
I have a family up in Glenny.
yeah.
Yeah, right in the heart of the forest. It's really great up there. I used to camp all the time in the tree stump preserves.
Oh, sure.
Had some friends up in Traverse. One guy's just a phenomenal fisher. Actually, it's the director's brother. So, Bones, are you a reverend?
I am.
Really?
Yes, sir.
So you can actually have people get married?
I do. My brother was the first.
Really?
He actually he asked me to do it, and I was more than honored. And since then, I've done like 6 others, and
Okay.
it's a neat little hitch for the band. I'll marry him for free, but they got to hire the band to play the reception.
Oh, there you go.
It works out pretty good.
Never thought I'd become a reverend and I could start doing gigs.
There you go, absolutely. Way to get your foot in the door.
Well, that's cool. So, like, I heard on one of your songs a steel pedal guitar. Who does that?
Wiz Feinberg. He is one of the absolute best. I don't know, in the state of Michigan, Flint area for sure.
Well, I've been in the market for like the last year and a half to get myself a pedal steel. I'm so in love with it. It's just one of the most phenomenal. And people don't realize how much it'll bend almost every song out there. You know.
It's a beautiful, haunting instrument.
So, they give you any solos?
Not so much. No.
Country
we get a
doesn't have
little break
solos, do
part,
they?
but
Little
not-
break part, get the people dancing and stuff.
No, I write every song I write. I make sure there's a solo for at least, if not for Jakey Black here, for Jakey and another guitar or pedal steel.
Okay.
Because once again, coming from that punk rock background or whatnot.
Oh, you had a punk rock background.
Ross and I
listen.
share a passion.
Grow up here, throw on a hat, and then you don't know you.
It kind of works out like that.
So you guys got a CD out?
We're working on that right now. We have a nice 5-song demo out right now.
That's on Reverb Nation, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah. You guys have a website, right?
We're
Why don't you
working on it.
look at the camera, or just give them somewhere somebody can go. Reverb Nation or whatever you
Go
want.
to reverbnation.com/polebarnrebels, or you can hit us on Facebook, facebook.com/PBRboys. And there'll be a link there to the Pole Barn Rebels, to our Reverb Nation site, and that's where you can find all of our music and updated tour schedules and some live video of us at the machine shop as well.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Pole Barn Rebels. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Welcome back to the GMO Show, everyone. And up now is the Pole Barn Rebels.
Ain't no thinking when you're drinking, ain't no highway low. 100 miles an hour ain't got nowhere to go. Ain't no thinking when you're drinking, ain't no highway low. Let's get another picture, boys, we don't have to go. Play Santa, make you wanna know. Wild South
Barn Rebels, everyone, on the GMO Show. Now we have another act that has seen us on our website because they're searching around to find out ways to get their stuff out there, because, you know, this is going to be the biggest place to come to get yourself seen and heard, because we put you back out on the internet after this. We make music videos of you, everything. It's really a great thing that's got going on right here. But right now, I want to introduce the Robert Lewis Band. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, Robert. It's a pleasure meeting you. Now, you sent me the information for you to check you out, and I floated all over his site. And that's something I really do go out and search, because I don't want to come on here and not know what I'm talking about. But I got everything, and Rose picked it out. I said, you know what, I had everything, but what kind of music they would call your music. So you call it what?
Well, I guess I call it Americana. I don't really label it, you know.
You know, Americana is, it's like Americans. We're the most adaptable society on the face of the earth. You know?
Right.
And to me, the Americana is just basically learning your goods and learning what you do and doing it better than anybody out there. You know, it doesn't matter if it's, well, not rap, but I mean, it doesn't matter if it's rock or slash with a bit country and stuff.
I might do that.
It's the fact that you can play your instruments. You know, you can do rap. Yeah.
No, I can't, but I might.
You never know with the way things are.
Right.
So how long has the band been together?
Well, Paul and I have been together about 2 years or so. The rhythm section is constantly changing. I found Chris and John here.
Yeah, won't be here next week. Thanks, man.
Right. In fact,
Well, like the song "Take 'Em Down." What's that about?
The song "Take 'Em Down" is it's a song that I was reading about the Civil War, and my sister, who was living in Florida at the time, is kind of the family historian, and she just happened to call me up when I was writing this song, and she told me about my southern roots, and these people, the Rents brothers. There's 3 brothers, and they fought on the Confederate side of the Civil War.
You like the Confederates more than the Yankees? Or?
Well, it's not that I like anybody any better. You know, we're all. Let's not go there.
You know the song by Pink Floyd's "Us and Them"?
Yes.
On Dark Side of the Moon?
Yes.
That's about a Civil War.
Oh, is it?
It's about the Civil War. When you listen to it real close, he says the general sat with his lines on the map, moved from side to side. He's on the horse.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Side. And the forward, he cried from the rear as the front rank died. Yeah, listen to it closely. I was sitting there one day, and I told my friends they'd still think I'm crazy, but that's about a Civil War. I don't know about our Civil War. Oh, and I got to thank you, by the way, that after we had booked Robert, I was on Facebook just cruising it, and I did a really cool job of promoting him coming on here. And I thought that was pretty neat. That's appreciation. I like that.
Well,
that's
I invited a bunch of people to join us in the audience, but you can see how many showed up.
Yeah, scream.
Well, it's kind of cold.
I brought one person. We call him my audience.
Audience? Yeah. So now did you play in any other bands?
Oh yeah, I've played in a lot of bands through the times, and I met Robert at an open mic night up at Mr. Biggs in Waterford, and I came in with the intention. I had played in a lot of rock bands and things, and I wanted to change it up and change my style and play a little cleaner and depend more on.
Sound like a real musician?
Well, I want to depend on more on my musicianship and let the fingers do the talking as opposed to hiding behind all that, sustain. I love it, but I wanted to do something different. And he came up and played his acoustic guitar, and right off the bat I fell in love with his songs. And so a couple weeks went by, and I asked him if I could play behind him. And I promised him I wouldn't get into that. I'd stay out of the way.
Yeah, he said, "I'll stay out of the way, I promise."
Yeah, so I just...
Now, do you get any drum solos? I asked the other guy, did you get any drum solos?
I'm not.
His whole set's a drum solo.
Really, I think with Robert's music, it's from the heart. That's the best way I can describe it.
Because there's so many ways of drumming. There's beat keepers. There's the ones who make the drums talk.
John's a very good pocket drummer, and
I love pocket drummers.
he throws in some fills.
Great fills.
And when we played at Callahan's, you did something, or no, you weren't at Callahan's. At Mr. Biggs.
Mr. Biggs, yeah.
It changes all the time. I don't know who's playing with me half the time. But he threw in this fill in this one song, and it's like, I just turned around and remember I looked at you and just smiled because it was so cool.
Y'all know the song.
Yeah, it was perfect.
Owner of a Lonely Heart, right?
Oh, yeah.
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 It's that drum fill, that that is so cool. It's just a small part, but you're right. You know, when a pocket drummer stays where he's supposed to stay, then any fill becomes really important. It's like a guitar player that knows when a lead guitar player knows when to throw a few riffs in there, because you always need to fill those dead air pockets.
It's like a boxer. The best boxers have the fundamentals down.
Correct.
You know.
Correct.
So
Okay, so you guys, you have a website? You want to give your website where people can go to see you?
You can find me at reverbnation.com/Robert Lewis, Louis. I have some videos, live videos, some videos that I made at home, and the audio from my studio CD. A lot of the songs on the studio CD are different than the way we play them live.
Well, that's understandable. I mean, it wouldn't be live if it wasn't, you know?
Things evolve.
Yeah, always evolving.
Yeah, his music, I just love the way Robert writes, and he just, I hope that we can touch your soul the way his music.
Great. Well, let's hope you guys stick around for a long time. Ladies and gentlemen, Robert Lewis, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you, Gmo.
We appreciate it. Yes.
Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for having us.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the GMO Show. Up now is the Robert Lewis Band.
1, 2, 3. Some folks say I'm too old to be a rebel. Well, if that's true, then I might as well be dead. 'Cause I'd rather be 6 foot pushing daisies. Let them bastards get inside my head. And I'm proud that they think that I'm a rebel. 'Cause all my life they followed me around. That don't mean I go away to look for trouble. But you know I've never turned it down nowhere. Come on, Jesus Christ was a rebel. But I'm not saying I'm anything like him. I'm just saying you better check yourself, boy, before you look at me and you start to condemn. And I'm proud that they think that I'm a rebel. 'Cause all my life that followed me around. That don't mean I go and I look for trouble. But you know I've never turned it down nowhere. Hit me, devil. Well, how you doing, girl? Hey, Marlena, I thought by now you'd own the world. But do you ever dream of me like I dream about you? Hey, Marlena. Hey, Marlena, well, I've got the blues. Hey, Marlena, wasn't I good enough for you? Hey, Marlena, but didn't we have a time or two? Yes, we did. But then I heard you moved to Hollywood, but I never heard your name. Hey, Marlena. Hey, Marlena, you never claimed your fame. And I keep slipping back in time. When I thought we'd last forever, but I keep tripping over lines that rhymes with never. Hey, Marlena. Hey, Marlena. Well, I still love you. But I keep slipping back in time. When I thought we'd last forever, but I keep tripping over lines that rhyme with never. Hey, Marlena. Hey, Marlena, I still love you. Hey, Marlena. Hey, Marlena, I still love you.
That was the Robert Lewis Band, everyone. Yeah, great job, guys. The Pole Barn Rebels, great job. We'd like to thank our guests for being on our show. The Pole Barn Rebels came all the way from Flint, Michigan, and the Robert Lewis Band, which is kind of people around in the local area of Oakland County, which is really cool. But you, too, can also be on the GMO Show, so don't forget, go to www.gmoshow.com, and maybe you could be on the show next time we shoot. But we'd like to thank you, our viewer audience, for participating and watching us, and keep watching us because we're getting more and more. We have 21 cities now, and we're going to have 50 by the spring. So stay tuned and keep watching the GMO Show, and good night. Thank you.